Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. You're with me again in my channel Hana Tulipa. I am Hanani and today's topic is again very interesting. As a continuation to my previous video, which is how I develop reading as my habit, so in today's video I will show you some of my book collection. So this book collection, I bought it and I read it during the journey of developing this habit. So I hope that you will enjoy and learn something from it, because I also will do some recommendation on some book that I guess it is a must read book for everyone. Before that, I would like to say thank you to those who had watched my previous video. But for those who still not watched my previous video, you can go to the link above. I will try to put it above and you can click, and I hope that you will enjoy and gain something from that video. Okay, let's cut the story short and let leave all the ill talk. So we now go to the main objective of this video. Now I feel like I'm doing a presentation in class because I use the word objective. Okay, whatever. The first book that I would like to share with you is actually not a physical book, because the first time I finished reading English story is from a Wattpad. If you know what is Wattpad, it is a free access application which you can download or install from App Store, and then you can have your own Wattpad. So from Wattpad you are free to write maybe your story, and also you're free to read other people's story. But fortunately, I get a good book from Wattpad, which is one of the series from Harry Potter. So that is my first book that I read it all completely. But I did not prefer Wattpad so much because there are lots of fan fiction. I didn't mean that I hate fan fiction, no. It's just that I don't really comfortable with the plot of the story. So I prefer to have a physical book, and then therefore this journey of buying books began. To tell you honestly, I am very sad because I unable to show you my books that really caught my eyes. I can say that it is my first book. It is my first book in this journey. So it's not my first book actually, whatever. So before I introduce you to that book, I hope that I can edit to put this book here. I can put a picture here, so I hope that I can edit it and yeah, insert it. So that book entitled The 40 Rules of Love by Elif Shafak. So before anything, I would like to say that I am very interested to read Middle East fiction novel, and because of that I easily attached to this book. I would say that in the first place, it's not only the title that attract my attention to get this book, but also because my crush posts an Instagram story about this book, and I feel very curious about what is the content inside it. But for your information, actually the first time I read that book, I did not enjoy it at all, because I don't understand. The plot is very difficult and I just feel confused on who is the main character, who is who, because it's kind of like a flashback or a story given by someone, a character in that story. For me, the title of The 40 Rules of Love is amazing, interesting. Firstly, it is about love. I'm always interested to know about love. I mean, like, I don't like love only in romantic way, but I love in a general way. I mean, like, love is very vast, very wide. And then the title is The 40 Rules of Love. Even in school, you have rules. In order to be a good student, you must obey the rules. So this one, I guess, like, I want to be a good lover. I want to be a good lover. So I have to know what is the 40 rules and why it is 40, and I want to know all the rules. So because of that, it makes me curious, and I think like I have to read this book. I want to be a good lover. Although it is a fiction book, it is not from a real story event, but I really enjoy this book because I learned a lot. I start to know Maulana Jalaluddin Arumi, who is the well-known Islamic poet. So I learned a lot from him, and if you don't know who is him, so I hope that you can search his name on Google and see something interesting about it. So that book, The 40 Rules of Love by Ali Shafak, I recommend it. Proceed to the next book. Okay, for the second book that I want to show to you is Dalila. The book entitled Dalila by Jason Donald. Okay, I bought this book because of class requirement, and I really rushed in reading this book. So I don't really enjoy the story, but I like the plot. I like the way it is written. I bought the novel The 40 Rules of Love by Ali Shafak earlier than I bought this one. But I read this one first before I read The 40 Rules of Love. So I read The 40 Rules of Love because it was a holiday and I feel very bored and I tried to read it. The second time I read that book, I enjoyed it very much. So this book is the first time I knew that I like fiction. However, I don't know, I did not recommend this book, but if you want to buy or you want to get it, you want to read it, it's okay, because books, you can gain a lot of things. And also from this book, I learned to know that I like those stories related to refugees, something like that, the environment, refugees. I want to know more about that. So yeah, this is for this book. Let's go to the next book. Okay, the next book that I want to show to you is this one, Kite Runner by Khalid Hosseini. So I can see that the author of this book used many difficult words. However, the storyline is very interesting. Because why? Because I cry. This is my first English book that makes me cry. I don't want to spoil because you have to buy it yourself, and I recommend this book. So yeah, please read The Kite Runner. So let's go to the next book. The next book that I want to show to you is actually because of my interest. So I am very interested to know about a mental illness, which is obsessive compulsive disorder, OC. You know, like we are hardly to understand depression, those people who diagnosed with bipolar. For me, the normal people hardly understand those people who diagnosed with mental illness. And I want to know more because I want to know what actually they have been experienced all this while. So, and my interest is on obsessive compulsive disorder. I also want to know how the main character try to escape from his or her test. So I guess like we can learn a lot of things from books, and we can learn a lot of things from the challenge, from the test that happened on someone inside a book. So because of that, I buy Finding Perfect by Ellie Schwartz. From my understanding, those people who experience or diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder, each and every one of them is different. Some of them just have obsessive act that they cannot prevent themselves from not doing it, but some of them have a compulsive thought. So that compulsive thought actually disturbs their life, and then it makes them cannot perform their life as good, as better like the normal people. But I just want to give a trigger warning here. I don't know, I just scared if anyone triggered after reading this book, so I suggest you better not try to read the book.